$109 at Steinmart. Does anybody else miss Steinmart? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thanks so much for dropping by. Today I am going to be thrifting at a Goodwill near my home. Now, I have not started off my day great. I had a dentist appointment. Ugh, who likes a dentist? And I had a doctor's appointment. So to make myself feel better, I think that I'm gonna go in here and see what we can find to flip for a profit or to use in my own home decor. Come on y'all, let's go thrifting at Goodwill. The color of the week is purple. Well, you guys know the drill. In our Goodwills, the music is always blaring. So there's going to be voiceover for this shopping experience. I liked this little gnome cup. It was $3.99 and I thought about picking it up, but had some scuff marks and things on there. So I did put that back. Now this one is a Starbucks. It's a location mug. I don't even know where that is. And it was also $3.99. Loved this little Valentine's Day cup. It was too cute, but I didn't want to hold on to it for a full year. Again, it was also $3.99. Still in the mug section, and I saw this dad mug. Now I do like to have some dad things in my booth every once in a while, but that one looked like it came from maybe a Family Dollar or something like that. Now they did have a lot of inventory in this store, just not a lot of vintage inventory, the things that I'm looking for as a vintage reseller. I did pick up and look at this jar to check the seal, and as you can see, struggle bus time. Definitely on the struggle bus getting this latch back together. Passed that one up as well, and then y'all, these are too cute. These little mushrooms, I thought those were interesting. Not sure they're like the best quality, but still cute. Here's a little Holly Hobby Aladdin thermos, and it was missing the top and some of the graphics were missing on there. Now I would have picked that up if it was all intact. Again, lots of inventory, just nothing that I was really looking for, at least not a few things that I was interested in. And then there's this butter dish from TJ Maxx. Now, Goodwill. Are you serious? $7.99 for a covered butter dish? I'm looking at this plate. Is this milk glass, y'all? Or would you just call this white glass? I know it is from China, but I don't know if you would consider that milk glass. Leave me a comment below to let me know. Now, I do like this bowl. I was trying to figure out if it would make a great addition to my plate wall or in the dining room, but at the end, I did leave that behind as well. But this, y'all, you know I pick up all seasons all year, and it is a Ray Dunn Happy Halloween big old bowl, and it has the sequence picture of making a jack-o'-lantern on there. It was $5.99, and you know I love some Halloween. Now, I thought these were interesting. I don't know if these were like spoon rest, but they were signed. They're signed here by Mary someone, so maybe a hobbyist piece, but there was a set of 3. Now, I'm absolutely in love with this blanket. These are my colors. I like the whole thing about this. Can't remember, was that $7.99? No, $3.99. Oh, y'all, I should have picked that up. These are the colors that I really love. It's a lot of the same colors that are throughout my house in different areas, but at the end of the day, I left it behind. Now this, I picked this up and I bought it, but it's for my friend Shelly. I'm looking at how many spaces. She was looking for something like this to display in her booth. And so I did email her and send her a picture and say, hey, are you interested in that? And she was, so I did pick it up. Flashback time. Look at this, what we call a granny gown, but you know what? These are looking more and more comfy as the day goes on. Now, I'm always going to stop and look at a nativity set, but baby Jesus, what happened to your arm? Oh yeah, I had to stop and laugh at this. I have mixed drinks about feelings. Yeah, I got a friend that would be perfect for. I should have picked it up as a little gift. All right, $7.99. Tell me in the comments below. It was a little plain, and I don't even think that it was handmade. Would you have paid $7.99 for that Afghan? Let me know. Now, you will also see me on the struggle bus with this as well. It was a jewelry box, and it was a musical jewelry box. Well, it is a musical jewelry box made in Japan, but for the life of me, I couldn't tell if the winder was broken or what. So this is me fiddling around trying to figure out if this thing would actually play. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do love the color and the design of this chair. Had it been a little cleaner, I probably would have been interested in picking it up. But honestly, I need little tables and shelves. I loved this table. I think it's a little big for what I'm looking for. I also loved, there's those colors again, love the colors in what I would call that like an end of bed bench. I don't know about you, but that's what I called it. A rolling pin always makes me think of Dee from Thrill of the Thrift, because there for a while she was picking one up every time she went thrifting. So y'all, let's go over to what is called the boutique area. Fancy name for Goodwill. Check out that cowboy boot right there. And these little jointed wooden figures. Now, I know that some of those sell on eBay and places for a lot of money. It just wasn't something that I was interested in, but I did see some more mushrooms. They are a little bit modern as well. And so I'm still looking around, seeing what I can see. And you know what? That's plastic. I thought it was ceramic or porcelain, but nope, it was plastic. Here's another little piece of a nativity. And these really cool, I think those are like canisters, or what do y'all call those? What's the word? Leave it in the comment below. I can never remember the word for those. It'll come to me in a minute. I'm still looking around at the boutique fancy area of our Goodwill. Not much is catching my eye except, wait, what's this back here? This is one of those lucite jam jars. So I had to look it over, and y'all know what that word means right there? That word that's taped on that jam jar means basically MSG. That's what that means, because I looked it up. And of course, I always am going to look for the books. I don't know why, because honestly, seriously, for real, I do not need another golden book. The VHS made me think of my friend Shelly, because her children sell those in her booth all day long. Now, luckily, I didn't find any goldenrod books in here, because again, I do not need them. But I did find a few records, and I thought they were quite interesting. I should have probably gone through them. Another guy was in here going through them, and well, I just didn't. I thought they were interesting, but I just didn't take the time to go through them. A little quick trip to the toys, and yes, same. I feel the same way, sir. There's a mirror. You know, I'm all about a mirror, because the best way to refurbish a mirror is simply by painting it. But I don't have any wall space in either one of my booths right now, so I decided to go ahead and leave that behind. I did, however, keep looking for some more art and found the place that I would like to be. Yes, take me here. One-way ticket, please. Okay, y'all, we are back in the car. Didn't find too much. I did spend $19.35. I thought I would show you what I got. I picked this up for my friend Shelly. You've seen her in the last couple of videos. We lovingly call her Tina. There's a whole story behind that, but she was looking for a way to display records in her booth, and I found this for $3.99, and I sent her a picture, and she said yes, she wanted that, so I picked that up. And then I picked up this. It is a lucite jam jar, and I only know about these because of Dolores from Miss Damn Jewelry. I'll link her channel. There would be a spoon right here. I don't think I have a clear spoon, but I think I have a couple of metal spoons. It's pretty dirty, but I did pick this up, and I'm going to see if it'll sell here, and if not, I will take it to her when I go visit her this summer. And the other big thing thing that I got was, I couldn't pass it up. I got this Ray Dunn Happy Halloween bowl. And it is the pictorial of the sequence of making a jack-o'-lantern, but it's perfect for pumpkin carving, or just to have as a decor piece. But I love some Ray Dunn. The only other thing that I got was, I did find some little leggings to go walking in, and they were on sale. So this is all that I picked up today at this particular Goodwill. Now there is another Goodwill down the road, and I think that I will head on down there just to take a look. So come on, y'all, let's keep thrifting. Okay, y'all, so here we are at the other Goodwill. Now let me just say this, I've not been super impressed with our Goodwills lately, so I don't have my hopes up that I'm gonna find anything great in here, but who knows? Let's keep a positive attitude and go into this Goodwill and see if we can thrift anything that we may need. Well, I'll say this, there's a lot of inventory, but let's just see if they have anything that we're looking for. I actually have about 4 of these little bamboo trays in my booth at Glenflora Emporium now, so I don't need any more of those. And did anybody else have one of these? I think my grandmother must have had 2 or 3 of those laying around. And I want to get back to using gravy boats. Aren't these so fancy? Now, I think this one was Noritake. Yeah, maybe Noritake. So I was walking by and I saw this. $109 at Steinmart. Does anybody else miss Steinmart? And it is $79. Goodwill has them for $6.99. Fancy pants. There's some fancy pants. Okay, let's get back focused. Y'all, I must have seen 3 of these pet treat canisters, but I saw that there was a like $39 price tag on there. Wow, that's a lot for a pet food canister or a treat canister. I did see this ice bucket. There was a lot of the paint or the, I guess, foil that would have been around. See that right there around the rim at the top? That was messed up, so I left that behind. Now, I like the blue paisley. I must have been looking for blues this day, but I do like that. Again, this store didn't have a whole lot of vintage, or hardly any vintage really, but it did have just a lot of inventory, different kind of inventory. Okay, y'all, went back and forth about this plate. It is a massive plate. It is marked Italy. It was purple, so it would have been like 25% off. I love the pink on there. It's super heavy. I didn't know what it was used for. I didn't really know where I was going to display it, but I really liked it. So I'm looking it over really well, and then guess what? Right on the edge, right here, a bunch of chips. So I did end up putting that back. Okay, y'all, Dolores and I have seen a couple of these when we were out shopping at Goodwill. This is like a glazed stoneware. I'm going to put the sold comps or some comps right up here if I can find them. But I keep running into these, so there must be something to it. Of course, I'm always looking for lamps because every booth needs a lot of light, especially the one in Glenflora. There is no real light over there, and really, I don't see any good lighting in my one in Vogelsang, so I'm always looking for a little lamp that I could put in my booth. Of course, I'm going back to the artwork. I think it was these blues, yellows, and those grays that kind of drew me, plus the bird. I really like that, but again, nowhere in my house or in my booth do I have any space for wall art. Okay, y'all, so we are back in the car, done for the day. The only thing that I got was that heart shape. It's called a chapamal. It's a stoneware, and I put the comps up earlier for you. I paid $6 for it. I will probably mark it at about $24 and put it in one of my booths because it is really heavy. I wouldn't want to ship it unless people really understood the weight of it. I saw that it was like $15 or $16 shipping in some of the marks, but that's all I got at the 2 Goodwills today. So thank you so much for coming along and shopping with me. A few of the Goodwills, not too productive, but we did pick up a few things. So until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye-bye.